High in Hartford this week on the Waterski Tour as the United States takes on the rest of the world in men's distance jumping. Hello everybody and welcome to the Waterski Tour once again. This is stop number 5. We're in Hartford, Connecticut for this first ever men's jumping team challenge. It's a face-off between the best that the United States have to offer against the best from the rest of the world. 5 members of each team going head-to-head. There will be bonus points awarded. We'll get to the rules a little bit later on with my partner Dave Benzel. But first of all, let's go ahead and take a look at Team USA. We begin with Scot Ellis. He holds a tour record out here. Mike Heath is a relative newcomer looking to contribute in a big way here today. Roberge is the veteran and leads in the overall points so far on the tour this season. And Sammy Duvall, what more can you say? He is the world record holder with 220 feet gone in distance. And this is the captain of the team, John Swanson. And when you talk about a captain, you talk about an emotional leader. You're certainly that today.
That's right. We're here. We mean business. The U.S., we've always known we had the best jumpers in the world, and we're ready to prove it.
This is not fun and games. You guys are taking this very serious.
Oh, that's right. There's a lot of money riding on the line today. We're taking it real serious, and we want to win it all.
All right. That is the story from Team USA. Let's go ahead and find out more about the rest of the world. And with that is Dave Benzel.
To help you get acquainted with the world team, I'm standing with the captain of that team, Jim Clunie from Canada. So you've got some hot rods on the team, a couple guys who've been well over 200 feet.
That's for sure, Dave. Starting out, I'd like to get Eade from New Zealand out there. He's a new guy. He could make a good impression. John Levingston, silver medal from the World Championships. Jaret Llewellyn just won this morning. Bruce Neville, the #1 in the world, and myself. So we're looking to be competitive out there right now.
All right, well, wish you the best. And, you know, this format is kind of unusual because the scoring will work like this. Because there are 5 members of each team, they will go out in head-to-head matchups. And, of course, the best jump of each jumper will be added to a team score as we determine which team is leading and which team is losing. But most importantly, the winner of each matchup gets bonus footage. The first matchup is worth 1 foot. But by the time we get to the 5th matchup, it's worth 5 feet. Now, the first matchup will be determined by a coin toss, but thereafter, the leading team sends out their jumper and the trailing team responds with the jumper of their choice, trying to catch up.
Ready?
Well, there's the first coin toss then, determining the first jumper. It's tails, which means that the world team won the coin toss. Team USA will have to send their jumper out first.
Mike Heath for the USA and Kyle Eade for the world.
Well, you heard it then. Mike Heath will go out for Team USA, Kyle Eade for the world. Here is Mike Heath. He's going to be the first jumper for Team USA. I'm telling you, Dave Benzel, this is exciting. The first time that we have seen this team competition. And right now, you're looking at the first 2 skiers that are going to go out head-to-head and really set the pace of this competition. Right now, we have 85 degrees outside. The skies are partly cloudy. The wind really will not be a factor right now unless it picks up. There's a good look at the veterans for Team USA. Roberge, he's the closest one to you. And, of course, the world record holder, Sammy Duvall, stretching it out, waiting and wondering what his team will have to do. Here's Mike Heath, and he will set the pace for Team USA.
While it's true that Michael Heath is the weakest skier on the team, he has had a personal best of 196. He'd love to do that here. 64 miles an hour in the base of the jump, and he connected quite well.
Dave, you can hear the crowd very partisan at this point. All for Team USA. We are right here in Hartford, Connecticut. Here's another look.
That's right. Mike got his skis around quite well here. He's digging in. Handles nice and low. Head is up. Good extension off the top. Not a quick push. He needed a little bit quicker snap. Probably something in the 180-foot range.
Here's another angle again.
All right, he brought his hips around, but not as far as he needs to. He needs more angle into the base of the jump here, and you saw the upper body crush from that angle. That stole some of his distance. It's worth 180 feet for Team USA.
So that is the mark to beat.
Good start. Hell of a start.
You heard team captain John Swanson and the rest of Team USA say it's a good start.
So it's 180 as the top jumper
Sammy Duvall agrees. Good start. Kyle Eade, will he have what it takes to overtake Team USA in this first round? 4 more jumpers coming up, Dave.
Kyle Eade had a crash in practice this week. He is a little nervous on the round. And I think the world team is nervous about him being out there because they know he's a little bit intimidated today. When you take a crash in practice, it steals a lot from your confidence. As he comes into this 6-foot ramp at over 60 miles an hour, he has to be wondering, can I hold it all together? Is that big mistake going to happen again?
The 19-year-old from Auckland, New Zealand. Is it enough?
Kyle Eade is a young man without a great deal of experience on the 6-foot ramp, but he has been jumping somewhere near the 180-foot range. So he's a good matchup against Michael Heath.
Well, the score's official, and it's not enough. 173 feet. Now, that means Team USA leads by 181 with the 1-foot bonus to 173. And there is John Swanson. He's the team captain, and he's up next for Team USA. He'll be taking on John Levingston in the second round, getting a little advice from teammate Jaret Llewellyn. Round 2 when we come back. This is the Savings Bank of Manchester Classic in Hartford, Connecticut. It's brought to you by Mastercraft, the leader in pulling farther ahead. Call 1-800-482-BOAT for the dealer nearest you. And by Taco Bell. Taco Bell has tacos, burritos, and a whole lot more across the border. And welcome back. Take a good look at John Swanson, Team USA captain, back doing what he loves most, jumping, whether it's on the water or wherever, as Dave Benzel found out.
Ready for this, Dave?
Yeah, it's going to be an education.
Going out and doing some motocrossing. Make sure everything's strapped down here. Don't want to lose the bike on the way out there. Hey, I'm addicted to this. I love this sport, man. It's the greatest.
Is this the same kind of thrill you get in going off the top of a 6-foot ramp?
More.
5 miles an hour?
I think it's a little more because I'm a little more out of control on this thing.
While John may give the appearance of being no more than a ski bum, that couldn't be farther from the truth. He's a straight-A student. Even has law school on his mind. Yes, he's a terrific student and a gifted athlete who almost lost it all on Christmas Eve of '93 in a near-fatal automobile accident. John, a lot of people thought you weren't going to come back after that car crash. Did you think you were going to come back?
Oh, yeah, there's never a doubt in my mind.
But the doctors said no.
Yeah, they said no at first, but doctors kind of got to say that, don't they?
So all of a sudden we're at the track, and I don't understand this. Is it just the danger? Is it the speed? What is it that puts you on this, trying to go the same distance that you do off the ski jump?
This is an addiction. It's always been an addiction. I've kind of fiddled around with them, my whole life, and with the track being close to my house, and I use it as my gym. It's something I just love to do. If I could do it every day, I would.
Incredible. Man, that's awesome. I can't believe how long you're in the air on this thing. No wonder that's a high.
Yeah, it really is. I'm pretty psyched. Surprised you guys could get me off there.
John, we talked earlier about the car crash, and I know that you were so frustrated with going 199 feet 6 times or whatever it was and still not getting into the 200 club, but at the end of last season, you went and bettered that by 10 feet. 209. Now, that must have made you feel awfully good coming off the car accident and then going 209.
Yeah, I don't, what do you say? I go and I train my heart out for 2 years, and it seemed like I was the only guy left capable of doing it that hadn't done it. And, I get in a car accident, nearly kill myself, and advised not to ski again. I ski for 2 months, go to a tournament, and 209. I don't even know what to say. I think maybe it just shows that sometimes you just got to let things happen. And I think I was just, I was out there enjoying myself, and all of a sudden there I am, and I knew it was that far, and it was incredible.
So an inspirational story surrounding 25-year-old John Swanson, the team captain for Team USA, and Dave Benzel. He's one of those guys that wears his emotions on his sleeve, and he will be inspired to do his best here, no doubt about it.
Team USA counting on John Swanson for his great vertical lift off the top of the ramp. Explosive kick. There it is. A nice jump. And he's pumped about it. He knows it was pretty far. He has that float to prove it. Let's watch the turn, that critical moment in a skier's cut to the ramp. Skis get around real good. Now, he's been cautious lately not to cut too late because he's found he's had trouble with his spring. That was a moderate cut. You saw the left ski flare out a little on the left. That means he lost a little bit of it on the ramp. Still a good jump. He's pleased. Watch the handle come across his body over to that right hip, and he locks in, and he's set. The long hair flying, the straight-A student kicks it off the top of the ramp.
So the four-time collegiate champion hoping to help lead Team USA against the rest of the best from around the world.
Congratulations, a good jump, but we'll have to see now. You've got your matchup coming out on the water. You're got 2 feet up for grabs here.
That's right. Looking in John O's eyes, he looked pretty scared down there. I hung outside the wake and gave him a little word to a wise. I don't think he can do it.
Of course, he's talking about John Levingston. That's his competition from the rest of the world. Levingston from Melbourne, Australia, 28 years old, loves to golf, enjoys squash, working out, and he says anything that's fun. Well, guess what? He's having fun here in Hartford.
So this matchup is worth a bonus of 2 feet, and John Swanson thinks he has Livingston put away already. That's interesting. We'll see what Livingston thinks. Right there. Oh, he connected. He had great position at the top of the ramp. That may be a long jump for John Levingston. Fast into the ramp. He's also had trouble connecting right there at the top, but not this time. His head and shoulders are up. He got a lot out of that. 197. John Swanson has to eat his words.
And look at the rest of the world team. Bruce Neville, Jimmy Clunie, everybody is absolutely loving this surprise out here on the water. I don't think anybody expected John Levingston to go that far. I don't think John Levingston expected to go that far.
As a matter of fact, that is a personal best for John.
And so after 2 rounds, you can see that the world team has really hopped right back into things, trailing by only a single foot, 372 to 373.
Don't worry.
John, what a time for a personal best performance.
Yeah, I'm really excited, Dave. I've been jumping well all week. A little gutted after the first round today, but put me in these team events. I love them, you know.
John Swanson said, I don't think Livingston can beat my 192, and I guess you showed him.
Yeah, I did. I just got my adjusted from this morning's round, got my cut going, and just exploded off that ramp. And I felt myself in the air, then I just went, whoo! I knew it was going to be far. I love it.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks. Woo! Go world team.
So 2 matchups down and 3 more to go. And when we come back, it'll be Scot Ellis, the Rocket Man for Team USA, taking on Jimmy Clunie, the Canadian Cannonball. This is the Bud Waterski Tour stop in Hartford, Connecticut, and you're watching team distance jumping competition between the best from the United States taking on the rest of the world. And this is Scot Ellis from the good old US of A. 24 years old. They call him the Rocket Man because Dave Benzel, he can fly.
Scot Ellis hitting the ramp. He has one of the smoothest styles of anyone in the ramp. He is so smooth going into the ramp, and that's why you see jumps like that. He has this smooth style because of the ease with which he makes his turn and the progressiveness of the cut. He does not jump on it all at once, but he builds speed all the way into the ramp. Here, his head is up, his back is straight, and he kicks a long one. He has a lot of float time there, and that's why they call him the Rocket Man.
Well, I think the rest of his teammates on the USA squad are a little bit happy with that, and why not? 199 feet for the Rocket Man, but here comes the Canadian Cannonball, Jim Clunie.
Well, he's in an interesting position. Scot Ellis has put the pressure on. Jim Clunie needs a 200-foot jump just to take the lead for Team World, and here he is. Jim has the unique ability to get forward off the ramp very quickly, probably quicker than anybody right here. Look how fast he got into the float position, Dan. He was right out over the tips by the time he left the top of the ramp. That's a huge jump. You know, the guys are responding to the pressure. You can see that they are really pumped up for their team. Clunie makes a turn. He hesitated there, waited for a tight line, and then he got on it hard all the way to the ramp. He came off the top already in the float position. So aerodynamic for a little guy. And that was a fun jump for Jim Clunie.
Well, the little guy, 5'4" and 155 pounds, goes 201 feet, and that means he wins the third matchup.
Jim, what a jump.
Oh, boy, that felt good.
201, it looks like team spirit is working for a world team.
You know, John Levingston really kicked us all in the behind there with the 97. He said, you know, you guys can go that far or further, so that was good to hear. And looks like the tables have turned now, and I got my best two guys coming up, but so do they.
Well, Clunie goes 201, but gains that 3-foot bonus in the third round, gets a score of 204, and gives the world team a 4-foot lead, 576 to 572. All right, let's take a break and take a look back at the men's slalom competition. That's Wade Cox wearing that freestyle yellow jersey, signifying him as the overall points leader. And Dave Benzel, he is just cruising this year out here on the tour.
Even with a bad number one, he manages 4 buoys at this pass and demonstrates that his confidence is paying off. He has the other competitors believing he can't be beat this year.
How things do change in the course of 1 year. Last year it was all Andy Mapple. This year it is all Wade Cox. And speaking of change, here's Dave Benzel speaking about a change in equipment.
I remember the first time I went water skiing. My dad pulled me behind a 14-foot rowboat and a 10-horsepower motor. And do you know how fast we went? Wide open, because we needed every bit of it. Today, the skiers get to ski behind a piece of equipment that's quite a bit more advanced. The Mastercraft ProStar 190 has twin speedometers, tachometer, and a center-mounted tow bar for pulling the skier. But the real story is under the hood. The engine is a 319 horsepower LT1 Inmar marine engine. It's equipped to pull 14 skiers out of the water, and it doesn't even need to go wide open. It's mounted in the center of the boat because, like a mid-engine sports car, it means performance and stability. So at the end of the day, when my dad finished pulling me skiing, we carried the 10-horsepower motor up to the house. We don't do that anymore.
I'll bet not. The team competition continues here on the Bud Waterski Tour as Bruce Neville gets set to take on the world record holder, Sammy Duvall.
That much pressure.
It's the Bud Waterski Tour. This week we're in Hartford, Connecticut. Thanks for joining us once again, and that is the world record outdoor products buoy. It stands 220 feet away from that ramp. Of course, that world record is held by Sammy Duvall, and he is taking on this man. This is Bruce Neville, 30 years old, from Australia, now living in Florida, and Neville goes 68 miles an hour off the ramp, and how does that look?
Well, Jim Clunie thinks it looks great, and it was a beautiful jump. The thing that stands out in my mind, and you'll see it here in the turn, is how patient Bruce is right at the end of the turn. He waited for the rope to get tight, and then he started digging in. His right edge is so clearly planted in the water right before the base of the ramp, he had a very tight line. It pulled him off the top. I think this is a huge jump, and the team world is pretty excited. He says, I don't know. How far was it?
Well, 204 feet, the best jump of the day. And Dave Benzel, I think we are seeing the best round of jumping that we have seen literally in maybe a couple of years.
Absolutely, the adrenaline is flowing, and he has put the pressure on Sammy Duvall. Sammy now needs a 205 to put USA back in the lead.
Sammy is the oldest jumper out here on the tour, 32 years old, soon to be 33. Here comes the world record holder.
Oh, there was some upper body crush on that. A lot of speed, but some upper body crush. I don't think he got all the lift. Let's watch carefully. His back is so straight in the turn. He does that better than anyone. He also waits for the rope. Good position here. Coming through the weights. Watch at the top of the ramp. See that? His back went down a little bit when it should have been going straight up. That cost him some distance. It was still a long jump. Is it far enough?
I don't even think Sammy Duvall thinks it's far enough. And no, Dave Benzel, it isn't. A 199, and so Bruce Neville wins the fourth matchup. In fact, the world team has won 3 matchups in a row after losing the first matchup.
Bruce, so far you've got the longest jump of the tournament with that 204. Where did that come from?
I tell you what, I backed it off 5 feet on my cat. I thought, I'm just going too hard at it. These teams have ended, everyone gets on my back, and I'm just like, got to do it for the team. So that last one I did it for myself, and I guess it helped Jaret out, who's going out next. Carl's got a big step ahead of him, so we'll see how it turns out.
Way to go, Goose.
Thanks, man.
Nice jump.
Thanks.
Bruce Neville gives the world team a huge lead going into the final matchup, 784 to 771. And when we come back, it's Carl Roberge and Jaret Llewellyn. This is the Bud Waterski Tour, brought to you by Mastercraft. Call 1-800-482-BOAT for the dealer nearest you. Well, with his team trailing, Carl Roberge certainly has a lot of pressure on his shoulders, but boy, oh boy, what broad shoulders to bear that pressure.
Carl Roberge could pull this out of the fire for Team USA with a big jump, 5 feet, and bonus distance is on the line here. Oh, and he does have a big jump. You know, he's been jumping so well this year. He's been getting his lift better than I've ever seen it. Here he is with the turn, handle a little high at first, but he drops it down. A hellacious cut to the ramp. Good kick, long float. He puts the arm behind his back for aerodynamic position, and we'll see what it is.
Well, he looks pretty excited. 200 feet, the second best jump so far out here on the lake today. Team USA hoping at this point that he might pick up 5 extra bonus feet.
Well, Jaret Llewellyn needs a 193 to win the competition. It is exactly what he needs. Anything less than that, the USA will pull ahead. It is a big floater. I don't know. It's going to be very close.
Well, look at that, Dave. He needed a 193, and he got just that. Team USA dejected, the world team ecstatic. And there's a final look at the score then, 977 to 976.
Get in here.
Whoa, talk about team spirit. And how come you held out to the very end? Is this just for suspense or what?
Well, geez, everyone on the team goes out and just nails and makes it easy for it. Then stand on the dock at the end and try to pull something off. It's a little more difficult than I thought.
Somebody back here said, I hope he has strong legs because he's got a lot of weight on his shoulders right now.
Well, it's amazing that in the first round of jumping, I kicked all 3, and I was lucky. Going to last, I was thinking, normally I don't kick all 3, and here I'm going into my 6th jump, and hopefully I can get my legs into me, and how lucky I did.
What do you guys think of the format? What do you think of the team competition?
Well, I mean, I thought it was the most exciting thing all year, and to be a part of it was good, and to win it was just amazing. I hope we get another chance to do this, especially, you know, Bruce pulling out that 204. He did it. John Levingston, really, I think.
Yeah, I was happy with the 97. He loves these team events. I love them.
You right there, Jan?
Well, congratulations, world team. Probably be a rematch, huh?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, revenge match. They're probably, I don't know if they can do it, though. They're probably scared. We'll see him next time.
And the consensus here in Hartford is that hopefully there will be another time for this team jumping competition. It has truly brought out the best in everyone. One of the best rounds of jumping we have seen in years here on the Bud Waterski Tour. For Dave Benzel, I'm Dan Debenham. We'll see you next time in Detroit. So long, everybody.